For joining us today.
Yes.
Corey Macklin, Brian Tickle in the ringside with all these great people enjoying all the action here today. I want to take a quick break in the action now, Brian, and talk about Throwback 2, Saturday, August 28th at the Coliseum. You saw earlier today we made the announcement last week that Terry Funk was coming in. Terry Funk's going to be my partner at the Coliseum, and I want to tell you people at home that are home watching, the fans here in the studio watching, before you see this tape, this is an interview that Terry Funk had. It was a few months ago from a match that he had with Jerry Lawler. And, of course, you know, there's two sides to every coin. Terry is a little brutal on this interview. He was beat up pretty badly with the match with Lawler. And, of course, Lawler, as usual, found a way to slip out of it by cheating with some type of object. I think he had like 3 chains or something is what happened in it. But what I'd like to do, I first want to apologize to those of you at home watching. It's a little explicit video. But listen to this, and I want to say this. Let's make no bones about it. Terry Funk, he's no choir member. He doesn't sing in the choir. He's not a church member. He comes as rough and tough as they come. So if I have to apologize early, let's do it. But he sent in a few words.
Okay.
Let's hear what he's got to say. Here he is, coming into Throwback 2. Here's Terry Funk.
You know what I can't believe? Jerry Lawler talking after the match as if he's got some sense, as if he's an educated man, as if he's a knowledgeable individual, trying to win the fans over, trying to talk like a man with a great knowledge of wrestling, talk as if he went out there and tried to wrestle. Jerry Lawler has never been anything but an idiot. Not an educated idiot, but an idiot. I have despised very few people in this business in the 30-some years that I've been in it. One of them is Dusty Rhodes, because he's a fat, overbearing pig that thinks he can impress people by just talking. Ric Flair, and another idiot that is in this profession that thinks he is much better than what he is. Hulk Hogan, Vince McMahon, I despise him for thinking that he is a big wheel like he does. But I hate Jerry Lawler because Jerry Lawler tries to hide behind a mask. And that mask is the mask of a wrestler whenever he never has the ability to get in a ring with me. I've wrestled him through for the years. Who wanted the empty arena match? I wanted that match. Who wants rules tonight and proclaimed that I wanted to wrestle Jerry Lawler first? It was me. It wasn't Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler is a pig. Always has been a pig. He is white trash. Always has been white trash from Memphis, Tennessee. That's what comes out of that part of the country is poor white trash. And if you're not poor trash, you're white trash that has finagled your way into some bucks dishonestly. That's what Jerry Lawler has done all of his life. Make the dishonest buck in professional wrestling. I am the man that is the legend in professional wrestling. Don't make a mistake about it. Jerry Lawler is a man that has never even approached the accomplishments that I have. He's barely been out of the state of Memphis. He's barely been in the city of New York. He hadn't been in Japan. He hadn't been in Australia. He hadn't been in Germany. He hadn't wrestled for 150 different promotions around the world and had each one of them try to screw him and still come out on top. That's what I had up here, is a screwing. A screwing by Jerry Lawler and a screwing by his bosom buddies. Do you understand me, pig face? Do you understand me? Are you simple-minded idiots? Do you understand me out there? I'm a legend. and I'm always going to be remembered as a legend. And as long as Jerry Lawler is around and has a silly victory over me, I'll never quit. I'll die in that ring before I quit, before I want a rematch with that Bob Barker looking fool. Have you seen how his eyes are drawn back and his lips are pushed out like an asshole? He looks like Bob Barker on a bottle of Ensure, pumped up and fat on Ensure. Now get the hell out of my way.
And that's who you want for your partner.
Boy, I'm telling you, yeah, that's who I want. You know why? That's why I want him?
Wow.
Because this guy doesn't play around, Brian, and Jerry Lawler knows he doesn't.
Wow.
So